Okay, so in this video we'll be doing task 1, which is a raffle. There are 15 marks available for this task. So let me introduce the task. This task is about a club holding a raffle to raise money. You have to decide how many tickets the club expects to sell and what prizes to buy. Each year the total number of raffle tickets sold has gone up by 10%. You expect that the number sold will go up by the same percentage this year. Last year the number of tickets sold were 326. How many more tickets than last year you expect to sell? Now for the first part, to solve the question, we got to find how many more tickets we are going to sell. Last year we sold 326. So this year we are going to sell it. We are assuming that each year the total goes up by 10%. So this year 10% of this number will be more than what we will be selling 10% more of this number here. So how do you show it, like, mathematically? Like, how do you calculate percentage of something? So what you do is, I want to find 10% of 326. So remember, 10% means 10 over 100. 10%. Okay, 10%, and then you times it by whatever percentage you want of whatever numbers. So you got 326. So we want to find 10% of 326, right? So this is how we are going to get 10% of 326. So this will work out to be, calculator, 10 over 100. And you put this in a bracket. This is important because your 10 over 100 is multiplied by 326. So you always put brackets. Oops. Do it again. 10 divided by 100 bracket times by 326 equals to 163 over 5. This is in fractions. I want my answer in decimals. That's 32.6. Now if you think about it, you can't really sell 0.6 of a ticket, right? You can either sell 32 or 33 tickets. So for that reason, I'm going to round this up to the highest number. So since it is 32.6, I'm going to say it is 33 tickets. So how many more tickets are you going to sell? 10% of this number, so that is 33 tickets. Total number of tickets you expect to sell. Now that would be 326, which was sold previous year, and plus 33, or the 10% that you're going to add on this year. So 326 plus 33, which will be equal to, calculator again, 326 plus 33 will be, any guesses?
359.
359. Nice one. 359. So you can be asked similar questions for your exams. Whenever you come across, say, find the percentage of something, always remember this is the formula to find percentage of something. Now that something which is in question here is the number of tickets sold, and 10% of that number of tickets sold is 33, which is 10 over 100. 10% into 326. So now we've solved 1A, that was for 3 marks in total. Now 1B, the club will sell raffle tickets for £2.50 each. What is the total amount of money from all the tickets you expect to sell? So you are going to sell a total of 359 tickets. That is what you are expected, which is what we calculated. How do you find a total amount of money? This is where you use multiplication. Okay, so you times by the 2.50. So that is the total number of tickets you expect to sell, times by the cost of each ticket that you're going to sell for. That is £2.50 each ticket. So again, multiplication here. So fresh calculation, 359 times 2.5, which will be equal to, again in decimal, 897.5, or as I'm going to write here, 897.5, or 897.5 pounds in total. that is like 897 pounds and 50 pence. So that is 1B solved. Next, moving on to 1C. The club only wants you to spend 1/4 of the money from the tickets on the prizes. Work out the maximum amount of money you can spend on the prizes. So for this now, you have to find 1/4 of the total money that you can spend. That is total money that you calculated, that you will collect. So that for that we have to refer to the previous part again. Total amount of money you will collect is 897.5. So I'm going to write that total here. Maximum amount spent will be 897.5, and I want to find 1/4 of this. So I again times it, or I use multiplied by again, times it by 1/4. Okay, again simple calculation. I'm going to find the result of this. 897.5 times 1 divided by 4 in bracket always equals to 1795 over 8 in decimals 224.375. So pounds again, 224.375, or 224 pounds and say around 37.5 pence. So I don't need to write the third decimal place, so I've written down, so I'm not going to erase it now. Now let's move on to question 1D. So sorry. You want to buy 1 expensive first prize and 5 cheaper prizes. The club secretary gives you a list of suitable items to choose from. So here you got a prize list for the different prices that you can buy. There must be at least 4 different prices as items. So how are you going to go about solving this question here? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose 1 expensive item. So I got MP3 player and a digital camera. I'm going to choose the MP3 player. So I'm going to spend 95 pounds. So for this question, again, have your calculator ready. My total budget I can spend is 224.37. Okay, that's the total money I have. I've written it on my calculator here. Hope you can see. And on the MP3 player, I'm going to spend 95 pounds. So items, how many of each? I say 1. So I'm going to show my working first. 224.37 minus 95 on an MP3 player. That's minus 95. I have 129.37 pounds left. Now that I can spend on, I need to spend on at least 4 items, and I got 38, 33, 30 and 15. So I can choose 4 items. So if I was to say choose 1, 2, 3 and 4, let me see how much money I spend in total. If I say go for 1 watch, 1 radio control toy, 1 DVD voucher and 1 box of chocolates. So I'm going to go 129.37 minus, say I spend 38 pound on the watch, minus 33 pound on the radio control toy, minus say 30 pound on the DVD voucher, minus 15 pound on the box of chocolates. How much will I end up with? I will be left with 13 pound 37. So what does it say? You want to buy 1 expensive first prize and 5 cheaper prizes, and you need them you need at least 4 of them in total. So 5 cheaper prizes. So if I was to go for an MP3 player and 1 watch, 1 radio control toy, 1 DVD voucher and 1 box of chocolate, I will have 1 expensive prize, that is 1 MP3 player, and 1, 2, 3, 4 cheaper prices, then I'll be left with 13.37 pounds. So I can't, doesn't really add up because I have only 4 cheap prices now and 1 expensive. So what do I do next? What I'm going to do is I am going to go for the digital camera instead of the MP3 player, and I'll show you why. So again, my total budget is 224.37 minus I spent £91 on the digital camera minus £38 on the watch minus £33 on the radio control toy minus £30 on the DVD voucher minus £15 on the box of chocolates, and I press equal to, I have £17.37 left. So what I can do is I can buy another box of chocolates, okay, minus £15, and I will still have £2.37 left with me. So I will have achieved my objective. I will have one expensive price, which is my digital camera, and 5 cheaper prices, so which is 1 watch, 1 radio control toy, 1 DVD voucher, 1 box of chocolates, actually 2 boxes of chocolates. So I'm going to show my working over here. That is the total amount I can spend. Total amount minus, I'm going to change this now. I shouldn't have written this. 91 on MP3 player. So I'm going to number these. Item number 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I'm going to say A, B, C, D, E, F. So that there is no confusion between the numbers and the item name. So 91A, 1 item, take away 1 watch costs £38, which is item B. Radio control toy, 1 of them, which costs £33, which is item C, minus 1 DVD voucher, that's 30, item E, okay, and minus 2 boxes of chocolate. So that is 2 times 15, which is my item E. F. It is F. So my net will be, total amount of money that I will have left will be 224.37 minus 91 minus 38 minus 33 minus 30 minus 2 times 15 is 30. Okay, now I am going to enter this in my calculator. Equal to sign 224.37 minus 91 minus 38 minus 33 minus 30 minus 30 in fractions, £2.37, and that will be the amount left, and hence I can spend 224.37 in this order here. So I'm going to buy 1 MP3 player, 1 digital camera, 1 watch, 1 radio control toy, 1 DVD voucher, and 2 boxes of chocolate. And how much will it cost in total? Let's calculate that now. That's going to be 1 MP3 player will cost us 1 times, oops, not MP3 player, it's digital camera, so my mistake. So that's 0 MP3 player, 0 plus 1 times digital camera is 91 plus 1 times 1 watch, which is 38 pounds, plus 1 radio control toy, that's 1 times 33, plus 1 times 30, that is for the DVD voucher, plus 2 times boxes of chocolate, which is 15, 222 pounds. So that's going to cost us pounds 222. That is my end of 1D. Now let's solve 1E. Draw a table to show the other club members what you have worked out. Include how many tickets you expect to sell, how much money the club will get from that number of tickets, how much the prize will cost, how much money will be left over for the club to spend. So let's do the calculations first. How many tickets you expect to sell. For this, now you got to revise, go visit back you're working for how many, for 1A. So you expect to sell 10% more. So how many tickets you expect to sell? I'm going to make a nice bullet point here. That's going to be 10 over 100 times 326, which was my tickets sold last year, plus tickets 326, which will be equal to 32.6 plus 326. Again, calculator out. 32.6 plus 326 will be equal to 358.6, or rounded up to, this is the sign for nearly equal to 359. How many tickets you expect to sell? 359. How much money will the club get from the tickets? So that's number of tickets, that's 359 times number of each ticket is £2.50, will be equal to, again calculator, 359 times 2.5 will be equal to 897.5. So that's 897.5 pounds. Third one, how much the prices will cost. So over here we have done the calculation for how much the prices will cost. I'm going to refer to that page. So it's going to be 1 times a digital camera, which costs 91, plus 1 times cost of a watch, which is 38 pounds, plus 1 times radio control toy, which costs 33, plus 1 times the DVD voucher, which costs 30, plus 2 times the boxes of chocolates, which cost 15, which will be equal to 222 pounds. Third one, so this is the third one that we just did. How much money will be left over for the club to spend? So that's the fourth point now. Money left over will be total money that we earn, 897.5, total money collected, that is from selling the tickets, minus total money spent on the tickets, which will be 222, which will be equal to, oh, we already have 897 on there, so I just press answer, which I can't find, so I'll just not bother. 897.5 minus 222, which will be equal to 675.5, 675.5 pounds in total. So now what we are going to do is we are going to make a small table of how much money of our information that we calculated. So number of tickets, money from tickets, cost of prices, and money left. I'm going to make rough columns here. Okay, very crude. See, make sure you don't spend too much time on doing things like these, because you don't want to waste time in your exam. Because if you spend time on doing these things and not actually doing the calculations, you just run out of time and you only have an hour and a half to do this. So, okay, number of tickets is 359. Money from tickets is 897.5 pounds. Cost of prices is 222 pounds. And money left is 675.5 pounds. Okay, so that's my 1E done. 1F, choose one of the calculations from 1A, 1B or 1C to show a check. Check it by different method to the one you have used already. Okay, I'm going to check in, so you can either show your calculations you have done for either 1A or 1B or 1C. What I'm going to do is I'm going to check my calculations for 1C. Again, there is no harm in choosing anything you want. I'm just going to take here and write your check here. That's 1C. So that is the end of section 1.